Well, hello, it's Leonie Hunt from Get More to Life, and today is day 131 of my end of phase journey. Wow, 131 days live. In fact, I think I did a couple of lives on Saturday, so that was pretty cool. Had a really good start to the day, start of the week. Jumped out of bed and went for a swim this morning. So I did one swim last week, and it was really cold. And in the end, I just decided to start afresh this week. And beautiful, the water was beautiful this morning. So just started off with a 30 minutes lap swim, and I'm not that great on the freestyle, but I've got the kickboard and keep myself moving for the 30 minutes, and then into the shower at home and felt $1 million. So that's a great start to the day. Hi Mary Edwards, oh my goodness, how lovely to see you. Been a long time. So the day started off really well. I've been the domestic goddess that I normally am on a Monday morning. So after the shower, the sheets went in the washing machine, and guess what? They're dry already. So that's fantastic. And unfortunately, at the front of my, because I now live in this one bedroom in Jamestown, so it's my bedroom, my office, my living room, my life, and for some reason there's workmen at the front. So I don't know if you hear the beep 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 all happening, but I think they're actually bitumising the road. I don't know how many times they've actually chopped it up, laid things, chopped it up again, laid things. I don't know. I guess I really, there's something about roadworks, don't you think? Like, you see all these brand new bitumen roads go down, and then 2 weeks later they're digging them up and doing something. Why can't they, all the utilities coordinate these things? Surely it would cost the councils, etc., a lot less, and the roads and infrastructure a lot less if we could coordinate all these things. Anyway, get off my little soapbox about that this morning. I just wanted to share something with you that I read this morning, and one of the things that really stood out for me was this saying. I don't know how many times I've heard it. They say opportunity knocks, and I think Mum used to say it to me, and her mum used to say it to her, and so on and so on. So, but it doesn't actually. That's not actually true. I don't know for you, but certainly not. I don't believe opportunity knocks just knocks. It awaits, but it's only there for those who want to open the door and go out and have a look for it. Look for those opportunities, who are brave, who are, who are looking for something different in their life. And that's why the brand Get More to Life was so important for me to get this message out there, that there are more things in our life. There are more things every day we could be doing. We could be having incredible opportunities presented to us, and if we're not open to them, we just don't see them. And I think more so now than ever before, we have to really be a little, self-reliant. We can't rely now on the standard kind of normal 9-to-5 jobs. We can't rely on the fact that our money's in the bank and it's going to be paying interest on it. We can't rely on the fact that our super's not going to go down when we need it the most. So, me coming up to the age of 61, I guess I never see a time in my life that I won't be working, because I love work. I love what I do. However, I do want to make sure that I can go wherever I like, with it, whoever I like, whenever I like. And that's part of my kind of retirement plan. I see myself traveling a lot, traveling overseas, traveling around Australia. So now that I'm living in Jamestown, hi Karen, how are you, darling? Good to see you. Now that I'm living in Jamestown, looking after Mum, that's really makes my soul sing, and it's something that's very important for me to do. But there will come a time, unfortunately, and for all of us, where she'll no longer be here. So I decided that instead of going back to Adelaide full time and ploughing money back into real estate, as a single woman in her early 60s, by the time I'm 64, 65, I want to have the freedom to go and do whatever I want, as I said, whenever I want and with whomever I want. And that means that I need to make some adjustments perhaps to my finances, need to take a few risks in what I'm doing with my finances. So hence why I've gone into forex trading, crypto trading, etc. You only put into those things what you're prepared to lose. But you know, multiple streams of income is really, really important, I think, because I've had too many friends that have told me they've been made redundant. However, I also have so many business owners who are shouting out for staff, and it seems like the only people that want to work, and I don't know if it's just me, but the only people that want to work are people who, you know, are mature people. I've heard from various business people that young people just, you know, want to work when they want to work, and you know, and I guess I am generalising, but particularly in the country, it is terribly hard to get, you know, kids to work. And I remember when I was growing up, I started working in a fruit and veg store when I was about 13, packing shells, etc., and then on to the Black and White Cafe here in Jamestown, and then I was running a news agency when I was 17 and left school. So my work ethic's always been there. I just wonder and worry about the work ethic now of kids and stuff. And you know, we will always need brick and mortar businesses. We will always need hospitality businesses. Friends of mine own pubs. They can't even get chefs anymore, and these are well known pubs that are having these problems. You know, chefs are getting paid 100,000 plus nowadays, and they still can't actually get them. So anyway, I'm having a bit of a rant for Monday, but I guess the good news is what I wanted to say. Opportunity is there for anybody. You have to be open, and you have to be looking for that opportunity rather than just sitting back. And I think a lot of people are really scared of things like network marketing because they think they're pyramid schemes and, you know, they're all a bit shonky, etc. Well, I don't know about you. I think that any business is a pyramid scheme because you always have a boss who gets paid. You always have, you know, in corporate you have lots of levels. And sometimes when you're down the bottom and you're not even at supervisory level, you know, the money trickles down to you, and it's certainly not as much as the CEO's getting paid. So I'm putting myself out there now in a few different businesses, and they're doing well. They're starting to really do well. And the great thing is I'm meeting people around the place, and I have the flexibility to do what I want to do. So anyway, happy Monday to you, my friends. I hope that you've done your gratitude diary this morning. 5 things that you're grateful for, one of them being a person. And I think I mentioned a few days ago that what I've started doing is just recording a little video and texting it to a friend, because we know that, you know, certainly during the workday people may not necessarily be available for a chat. And, you know, quite frankly, I don't necessarily have time for big chats either, so at least I can let them know that they're much loved and appreciated. So have a wonderful day for a Monday, and look forward to seeing you online tomorrow. Bye.